Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Chris. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Titus 3 9, where he says, "Do not get involved in foolish discussions about spiritual pedigrees or in quarrels and fights about obedience to Jewish laws. These things are useless and a waste of time." This is from the New Living Translation. Puts it a little bit plainly, I would say. And for me, where this hits home is as we're stuck at home and as we're searching through Facebook, there's a lot of people that probably are getting on your nerves right now. I know there is for me. Saying a lot of crazy things, whether it be related to the circumstances of our day right now, or, I won't go into that. But we know the triggers in our own hearts, our own lives, our own minds, that are things that frustrate us. If that means get off Facebook for a bit and do something else, if that means you do have to unfollow some people that really just get on your goat, do it. Just avoid those foolish discussions. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't have healthy discussions about real issues. But first of all, I'm just going to let you in a little secret. You're never going to do that in a Facebook comment section. Never going to happen. People's minds will not be changed in online forums. It's very rare, if ever, and tone can be misunderstood. If you really want to have those meaningful discussions, phone somebody up. If they're not somebody you're close enough with that you would do that, then why are you having this discussion anyways, right? So, and then it works beyond just online, right? It happens with those around us too. It's so easy to drag ourselves into useless arguments about things that don't really matter, And ultimately, the only thing that really matters is Jesus and loving one another, showing his example. And a big part of that is not getting sucked into pointless arguments. Jesus didn't really waste his time trying to convince the Pharisees of things. He plainly stated the truth, and then he moved on. And I think we have to be able to remember that. And I'm speaking to myself because, full disclosure, I got into one of these useless debates online just yesterday. I looked at it and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said this, that, or other thing. Well, I can delete my comments. But the thing is, a bell cannot be unrung. Maybe you can delete your comments, but people have already read them. Maybe you can unsend that message, but people have already read them. The best thing to do is just don't say it. Just don't say something you're going to regret in the first place. Think before you speak. I know this is a hard thing for me and my extroverts, but I often speak before I think. And so we have to think about what we're going to say and then say it. And whether or not that's worth it, and whether or not we're just starting an argument. And let's focus on the things that speak life and joy and build people up. In Philippians 4:8 we read, "And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise." And the thing that is the most excellent, the person who is most excellent and worthy of praise, is Jesus Christ. Let's think on those things, the admirable, the lovely, the things that build up. And let's discuss those things with each other instead of starting an argument. If you see something that really bothers you online, think to yourself, does this need to be addressed? Do I need to be the one to address it? Because even if it's something that may need to be addressed, you might not be the one that person is going to receive that from, because you don't really know them that well. Does it need to be addressed? Do you need to address it? Can you just move on and put some positivity out there instead? A few things to think about today. Anyways, rooting for you guys. God bless.